3 long days, some I don't know. It takes a little more than what you show, and that's yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Bobby Finn Knows Everyone. We are part of the Pull Tab Sports family. Along with me again today, my co-host, Tom Lord. How are you, Tom?
Good. Thanks for having me. I always say that. Thanks for having me. I've been here all the time.
You're not leaving either, so get used to it. But we also have a very, very special guest in many of the stories we've told, my mom, Kathy Finn. How are you, Mom?
Just fine, thank you.
It's so fantastic.
Your mom had no idea she was going to be on the pod today. We just kidnapped her and put her in the trunk. And
Not at all. Wait till we get home, boys.
No, I told her, just come with me. I got something. We're going to do something fun tonight. I told her we were just going to the whiskey distillery. And then halfway here, all her brothers and sisters and everybody was texting her and calling her because I reached out to them. I'm like, what are some funny, reach back and find some funny stories. So we got a good episode here.
this is like a surprise birthday party, except the no birthday party.
Yeah, it's not my birthday.
Right.
Well, we'll get into that, right?
Surprise podcast party.
Right.
Starring Kathy.
Yeah.
Bobby's mom, Kathy. We got lots of questions for you. This is going to be really good.
Uh-oh.
You're going to spill dirt. You're going to tell stories.
Watch out, everybody.
Mhm.
The dirt. But I guess let's start out with Texas.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's really too bad.
I just don't get it.
It's sad.
Where do you start with finding a solution to this whole thing?
I don't know.
I mean, it's everything.
Right.
I mean, it is not just guns. It's not just mental illness. It's not just how we're raising kids. It's all of it. It's all of it. And I don't know, man. I feel like they don't give a shit anymore. They don't care. People are getting numb to these shootings too. And that's even scarier. Mm-hmm. So what do you do?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's awful because, people do have too easily access to these crazy firearms that nobody needs. You can't melt the guns. People would get the guns. It's mental illness. It's society. It's social media. It's bullying. It's all of the above. And it's really sad because it's not getting better. And I don't know where you go. And it's bad.
I think they need church. I do. I think they need God in their lives. I do.
They need something. They need a lot of things. I'm sure this stuff happened prior to social media and the news only reported on local stuff that was important to them. It only stayed local, right? So I'm sure it was everywhere before. But I know there's got to be way more guns. There's way more mental illness. There's way more no parents and no fathers in lives, and there's so many negative things that have caused everything to get to where it is.
Right.
So how the hell do you stop it?
Why schools? Why school shootings? Is it? All these they're kids.
Did they fortify? Didn't they put security in all these schools?
They did, and they pulled them out, and who knows if it works or doesn't work. But these were like fourth graders, right? And this kid was 18. What's he got to go into a school?
Second to fourth.
What's that going to cost? I don't know. It's people have deep, dark issues, and
I was trying to get my friend.
No, he shot his grandma in the face first.
That stems from how he was brought up then. Something bad happened for that kid. And I'm just guessing, right? I don't know for sure. Something bad happened to that kid when he was growing up. And maybe it was, nobody paid attention to him. He was abused. He was bullied. He watched too many video games or bad movies or, YouTube or whatever the hell it was. But how the heck does somebody ever think about doing that to these innocent, beautiful children? It's just fucking...
Yeah, it's maddening.
But you get these red flags that go up, act on it, and then hold them accountable. If somebody says, I'm going to do something to this school or
that happens a lot.
Hold them accountable.
That's happened to our high school, I think, 3 times this year already.
You can't
where
just
people
slap
do
these kids on the hand.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
And hold the parents accountable.
Yeah.
You can't watch your kids at 24/7. You just can't. but it's part of your job as a parent to raise them and to be good people. And every kid's different. Every kid steps outside the line for sure. But it's just insane.
Right. Yeah,
But anyways, prayers and everything for all these families, man. Holy crap. I can't imagine what you're going through. So.
Yep. Very sad.
But let's, Johnny Depp, jump over to something crazy.
Let's jump to the Johnny
Depp. Amanda Heard. Why are people that watching this?
Because it's a movie, basically two actors that are doing their best acting job ever to get you to watch, and they have the funniest memes and they have the funniest little lines, and I'm glad I haven't. I mean, I'm watching the Twitter feed and I'm watching the TikToks that come out, but I'm not actively watching it. I would get too involved. I would just be like, oh my God, now this person, now that. It's a drama. And it's like maybe they'll get like a show out of it. Like, hey, this is a good idea. Let's put every actor on the stand and watch all the goofiness that comes out of it. It's
right?
weird.
I mean, this popped right in my head right now. Exactly what everybody's watching. Their chaotic, stupid life as a movie star is playing out in front of our lives.
Right.
And now people are watching it again. Like, come on, people, stop being so goddamn dumb.
He's suing her for what?
Defamation, $50 million.
$50 million. She's countersuing $100 million.
Why? Care to double it, Judge?
Exactly.
I mean, give me a break. Neither one are going to get anything out of it at the end, except for maybe you're right, the reality show.
Yeah, well, and hope he wants to get his career back. Who knows what her career will do? Did they put Jason Momoa on the stand via Zoom? Did you see that?
I did not see
Is
that.
I don't know. I saw that video and I couldn't tell if it was real or if it wasn't real, if it was part of the show or not part of the show.
Why would it?
Because he was
banging her?
Aquaman and she was in Aquaman.
Oh, she was?
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, sorry to be in.
I'm old. I haven't been following those kind of movies.
No,
I can't get into all the superhero movies. There's too many.
I'm a superhero fan,
They're
but
so over the top.
yeah, they are. It's money.
Definitely money.
Easy
You ready
money.
for Top Gun to come out?
I am ready for Top Gun. God, I just hope it's not like Caddyshack 2 and Dumb and Dumber 2. I hope it's good.
You ready for the Danger Zone?
Mom, you ready for the Danger Zone?
Caddyshack. Can't wait till he gets.
Did you hear what-
They do
moles.
Caddyshack 2? They're going to do Caddyshack 2?
Yeah. Did you hear what Deb said about Elon Musk?
No, I did not.
He
What?
wants to like chop his manhood off.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Does
right?
Elon Musk have manhood, or is it like robotic? Like he put in a prosthetic,
I
like.
think you put Amanda Heard up to the moon.
Ooh.
Wow.
Kathy, what do you think?
I think Elon Musk is awesome. I love him.
I love him.
He's kooky. He's super weird. So was he knocking boots with Amanda Heard? They have some connection, right?
They did.
must.
But Elon's married, or he's got a child named like
They're not married. He has a child.
And
He
what's-
has a lot of children.
Elon does.
Yes.
Do you know what the child's name is? Isn't it like Syntops 65-3? That's what the
don't
kid's
know.
name is, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
it's named all something really goofy. That's something to look up right there. Here, I got it. Elon's
Yeah,
name.
that's it's crazy. My dad was his stepbrother lived with Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder in LA. Like literally. And my dad's stepbrother had a picture of his with Edward Scissorhands, the Scissorhands on his hands.
Kevin.
But he lived with Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp.
Was your your uncle?
My dad's stepbrother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they from Winona? Because wasn't Winona Ryder named after Winona,
Yep,
Minnesota?
she's from Winona, but he's from St. Paul.
Okay.
And moved out to kind of just did that actor life, trying
Yeah.
to make it. Went out to New York as a kid, left home at 15 or something.
Yep.
Ended up in LA, knew those guys, hung out with Christian Slater and all those guys. Yeah,
Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Where'd his career went nowhere.
you're right. Well,
Here's Elon's kid's name. X AE and the AE is connected. A-12. That's his kid's name.
how do you call him then? What do you do? Just
Wow.
Did you think about naming Bobby that?
Yes,
Yeah?
I did.
But
Except
you,
for it wasn't that. It was like, I don't know.
it was like dipshit too.
Like just that
dipshit.
X.
no, I told
Just
you
the X.
I told you
cross.
the present that she brought me home. It was just shithead.
What?
Remember I told
No.
you that Vegas story where she
Oh,
brought me
right.
that present home? And
I
it
was so excited to give it to him. I went to Vegas and all I got was a shithead hat.
And you gave it to your kid.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, right. What was your favorite thing you gave Bobby growing up? What was the gift you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna love this. This is the best.
Me.
Oh, mommy.
that's the money shot right
Mommy
there. Yeah.
love.
She hit the
I do
jackpot
love him.
there.
I'd do anything for
But
him.
besides that, what's the best thing? I want to
But
hear
exactly,
this.
I want to tell you something. I had no clue what he did in his little life
Yeah. What do you mean? What happened?
because I thought my son was so sweet and innocent.
And he wasn't.
No.
How about the time he stole that stop sign?
Stop
No,
sign.
not a
Yeah.
stop sign.
The Finn
Avenue.
street sign. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. I got it in the garage right now.
What happened, Bobby?
Well, I tried to get
Lord.
this sign down for a long time.
Listen to me, Lord.
Oh,
no,
Lord.
not
So
another
there's
one,
a
Lord.
street sign named Finn on where? In St. Paul.
in St. Paul, right by St. Thomas College.
Okay.
So we'd be partying at like Plums and back in the day. And then every night I would try to get this damn street sign down. So I would climb the freaking pole, be on the top of the thing, just yanking back and forth.
Bobby on the pole. Keep going.
That's the first time. And then you'd look down the street after like a week and every sign was bent over. Like I couldn't get it off. I just couldn't. So I just ran the whole pole over.
With your car or
With
your
my
shoulder?
car. No, with my car.
Your
That's it.
mom's car?
Nope, this is my Cutlass. Wasn't even the Shark. But then I threw the whole pole in my car and drove down the street with it.
The thing's sticking out the window.
Just stick it out the window. I just dropped it off at my buddy Scott's house and threw it in his backyard. And then the next morning, his mom was like, "Hey, Bobby over last night?"
How'd you guess?
Yeah, right.
Wow. All I got to say is wow.
Right.
No, she seems oblivious to all my antics.
I
as a
know,
How
it's
kid.
did you not see it all?
I don't
'Cause-
know because I trusted him. And all of a sudden he's telling me this stuff now. And it's like, oh my gosh, Bobby,
Mhm.
my sweet little innocent kid is not so innocent.
So you thought he was innocent until what age? Like 10? He's still innocent?
No,
15?
till last year.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
We're
Christ.
going back. We're going into the
No,
principal.
I'm not kidding.
We are going into the principal's office in elementary school like every other week.
And I'm saying,
And you're
he
Mama
goes,
Bear.
But listen to this. His desk is right next to the principal.
Why
I
is
said,
that?
Bobby, why is your desk next to the principal? And he goes, because she loves me. And I'm like, well, why did he say it so quick? Okay.
You bought that.
I did.
Oh my
She's
God.
mixing two stories.
She's Mama
No,
Bear.
I'm not.
Yes, my desk wasn't next to the principal's. It was next to the teacher in Catholic school, Sacred Heart. And then the principal was a guy, David Woodbeck.
Whoa.
And yes, he put me over his knee and spanked me a couple times.
He did not.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the first time your mom's
Mr.
heard about
Woodbeck, you're in big trouble, mister.
it. So you never knew Bobby to get in trouble.
No, I thought he was a sweet and innocent kid. I swear. It's like, oh my gosh.
Ever cops ever come to your house?
Oh, yeah. There was a line of sheriffs and cops up our driveway one time because they were throwing apples at the Highway 61.
Uh-huh. Innocent though.
But I
Bobby's
said-
innocent. Couldn't be my kid.
No, not that time. He
Okay.
wasn't. I had to deal with that. That's the only thing, though.
Apples, that's it.
Apples.
How about when he drove a car backwards half the distance home to get to a place? That I heard that story the other week.
I didn't know that until a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago, I got arrested by the cops.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess I had to go to court.
And you were 14?
14.
Bobby's 14. He hot wires a car, maybe his own car.
No, I didn't hotwire
It was my car.
You
I just
was
took
that the
her
one
key.
you took your key? Okay,
Yeah.
that's not the one you
But I
had to
didn't have
turn on with
gas.
the. Okay, you didn't have gas,
Right. So we siphoned.
so you siphoned gas out of a bunch of cars in a parking
No.
lot.
Out of a bunch of lawnmowers.
No,
Bobby.
cars.
Tell the truth.
So Bobby gets to a spot, right, and then the car stops working. The tranny goes out, except to go in reverse. So Bobby drives the car reverse all the way all the way down White Bear Avenue?
Up Upper Afton from White Bear Avenue, so going east.
East side, baby.
I'm
And
gonna
then
go pick up my friend.
and he thought he'd get away with driving a car reverse all the way down the street.
Well, he didn't.
I would have got away with it with those meddling police.
Cops pull him over, and one of the cops was what, a hockey coach of
That
yours?
sounds like baseball coach.
Baseball coach. And then he calls Mama Finn. Did
No.
he call you? He just let
I had
Bobby
to
go.
just go to. I got a thing in the mail saying you go to court.
But Bobby's a sweet angel. Wasn't my kid.
Hey,
Right? Is that what you said?
he just is really a good talker.
So do you see, so you live at home with Bobby, right?
Yes, I live in his house.
Yep. And do you see, we'll get to that in a little bit, but do you see any similarities between Bobby's kids and Bobby?
Oh, yes, I
So
do.
do you-
They're way worse than Bobby ever was.
I think Bobby's a way better liar than his kids are right now. That's what it was.
His kids are really, really, really good ones.
Well, his daughter may drive fast, but she doesn't drive backwards down the street.
She will.
Yeah, she will. Which kid is he most like, Addie or Connor?
Addie.
Okay. Really?
Fearless and
Addie can talk a good game. Addie can
So
talk a
can
good
he.
game. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Connor just spills it like it is.
Yeah. Right. How about you when you were a kid? Were you a troublemaker like Bobby?
No.
Are you
Oh.
sure? You
I
had
went to
stuff-
St.
'cause
Pascal's.
You
I
had God in
was-
your life,
Yeah.
right?
I had St. Pascal's. All my friends.
What did they say about a 14-year-old girl getting pregnant?
You shouldn't have went to Mounds Park Junior High. No, I was a good girl. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
See your pause there?
Yeah.
Like,
Tom, help me.
Yeah.
Tim, help me.
God's looking down going, Kathy, talk
Tell
to
the
him and tell them the truth.
Bobby, stop it. You're scaring me.
Yes. Kathy, this is
Tom, Lord.
This is
Tom,
Jesus
Lord. Oh,
speaking
Lord.
to
I'm talking to the Lord.
you. It
Oh
is
my
me
gosh.
Upstairs, Kathy. Tell the truth to all the listeners, Kathy.
All right, here it goes. No, I'm kidding.
So talk about this is kind of an East Side podcast in a way. I went to St. Pascal's
You did not.
half a kindergarten. And so
Oh
then we
my
moved to
gosh.
Cottage Grove. Let's go rip it up, CG. And
St. Pascal's Bala.
so I wore the blue pants and the white shirt with the little leather bag.
Light blue shirt.
Light blue shirt. There you go. Talk about the East Side growing up, living there, right? It was a different time.
It was really fun.
Mhm.
I mean, Harding against Johnson was the best ever. We thought we were better than them.
Mhm.
It was just a fun time. Nobody got like they are now. Like duck when you go by Harding because you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, right. Now then it was just St. Paul, right?
Just
Yeah.
the outsiders.
What?
Just like the outsiders back then.
Yes.
Meet at the playground and battle it out.
But you don't think it was a little rougher crowd back in the day?
Well,
No?
I mean, we did have rougher crowds,
Mm-hmm.
but not like they are now.
Right.
I mean, it was like, you're coming into our bar.
Right.
Do you want to really come in here?
Right.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
speaking of that, well, we can't get ahead of ourselves, but
What?
no, we got a good story later.
I just want to tell everybody I did not even know I was coming here tonight.
Right. Bobby kidnapped you. We talked about this.
I know. Isn't there a law against that?
Yeah. Kidnapping your mother?
Can we call
We
one of
could
your
call
police
somebody,
friends?
but then you don't have a right or a place to stay tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy, you want to talk about the story why you slept in your car the other night?
Well, I came home and I tried every door and they were like they were locked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because that's the only place. And I called my sister and nobody would answer. So I thought, thank gosh, it's not cold out. So I slept outside.
That's East Side toughness right there. That's something you do on the East Side. Yeah, that's
Grabbed
not what you
a-
do in Stillwater.
I grabbed a little jacket and I just,
So it kind of reminds me, all she had to do was call or press the doorbell, right?
She didn't want to bother anybody.
Okay,
No.
so here's another one where I was coming home the other day. Well, last summer, and JT Bernier, our previous guest,
Mm-hmm.
sends me a text of a picture, and it's my daughter on our roof, ripping the screen off the window to get in the house.
wow, Bobby.
And I'm like, why in the hell would you do something like that? We couldn't get in. I'm like, did you try the garage door opener in the car?
I was like, oh my
And
God.
neither one of those dipshits
Wow.
looked at the garage door opener in the car.
Is,
So
is Tom
$30
laughing or Tim laughing up
Thomas.
there? Oh my
$30
gosh.
She's calling
$30
the engineer
later.
Tom and Tim. His name is Thomas.
Tim Tom. Tom Tim.
$30 later, I have a bent frame and a new screen, but it never closes completely now
Hello.
because they don't. Hey, garage door opener.
Oh, what's
Hey,
this?
Your
new
daughter's on the
technology?
roof all the time. So is your son. So
Hey. Oh my God.
they wave to each other.
Okay, that's stargazing.
Yes.
What did you call the U of M back in the day?
U of M called me and said, you're a very good stargazer.
Wait, did the U of M call you, or did you call the U of M?
I called them first.
Okay, there you go. And you said, "There's a new star. I know
I go,
it."
there's something flying across the sky that's like a different color. And they go, you're a very good stargazer. So I told Bobby, I said, hey.
What kind of acid do they have at Harding area? Is
It
the good
was
stuff?
orange sunshine.
It's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. That's
Orange
fantastic.
sunshine.
This pod brought to you by Orange Sunshine Acid. Take it and watch the stars shine.
No, I'm serious. It was beautiful.
Okay. God, I didn't know you're a stargazer.
I love stargazing. Me and Elon Musk are.
Yeah, maybe Elon Musk and his telescopic Jimmy could.
I'm saving
on
to
a
go
date.
up there.
Yeah. Bobby, your stepdad's going to be Elon Musk.
What's up,
Yee.
pops?
What's up, Pops? You're going to have
What's-
to fight Amanda Heard for that one, it sounds like.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Would
You think Elon Musk's attractive?
I do.
Do you?
I do. I don't know why, but I do.
He's powerful.
I like how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Would you beat Amanda Heard's ass, or would she beat your ass?
I'd beat her ass so bad. Amanda, come on.
She's East Side.
You side.
She's Harding. Who's
Oh, yeah.
Harding or Johnson? Who's tougher? Like, who's the
Harding.
really? Not
Yeah.
not a question.
Come on, Tom.
All right, don't tell Moose and Strauss.
Moose and Strauss, come on.
Let's go.
Bill Rohde. Ugh. No.
Did you hang out with Rhodey and
No.
Moose ever? No. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Bill
all right.
Rohde was a beer boy.
A beer boy.
He used to call us beer girls, but he's beer boy.
Did he serve beer out of a tub at bars with the
No,
little
we
tight
just-
shirt on?
Well,
That's what Bill Rhodey did.
no.
No.
Bill Rohde was like we'd play softball for beer drinking trophies.
Yep.
We would always beat them.
Co-ed softball.
No, girls against boys.
Are you on that orange acid again? Are you
No.
Girls against boys. Girls
Jim
against
Jam.
boys. All right. Our beloved Wild are done. We'll come back to you, Kathy. We got a lot more stories
shut
for
me
sure.
off?
No, you're here. You're gonna jump in and talk about your favorite Wild team and how they're done. But they had a great season. Let's not
Great
get
season.
too crazy.
Great season.
The playoff
I was wrong.
Playoff schedule sucks.
Playoff schedule's a joke.
It's a super joke.
Just doesn't make sense.
No.
1 through 8. Seed them.
Garbage.
Whoever's got the best the record is 1.
Yeah, right.
Just like I said, 8 is 8.
Yep.
It shouldn't be in conference or in your division. That's the dumbest shit
It
around.
is the dumbest.
Wake up.
Yeah, wake up.
But you still got to do your job. Get out there and perform. Got to beat everybody. It'd be nice to take some of these bigger teams down early too, and then when you're less healthy, you're not playing as good of a team. So I mean, there's something to be said about that too. But I still think the whole playoff schedule is it's a shit show.
It is.
It's unfortunate, really, because stop overcomplicating it and just do the right things. But yeah, they're done. They had a great season. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. I can't believe they lost in the first round. But St. Louis is a really good team, and Colorado's arguably the best team. Don't get me wrong. Tampa's
Well, that's another thing is Tampa's got an easy way in, right? They beat Toronto. Toronto was tough, but now they got to beat Florida.
Florida's tough too. They just shit the bed. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought they were. Did you hear their team was all at the strip joint the night before the last game?
Which
till
team?
like 3 a.m. Florida, the Panthers.
Really?
They're down 3-0. So their team, like most of the guys were, I wouldn't say most, but Guys were at the strip joint till 3 a.m. the night before they lost again.
Most strip bars per capita, Tampa Bay. Am I not wrong?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know this.
I've never been to one.
Me neither. So I don't know how we would know.
Whoa. Smile if you two are lying.
Put your microphone closer to you.
These pulls her microphone off.
Smile if you two are lying. Oh my gosh, Tom Lord. What are you looking at?
He's trying not to
Kathy, you ever
smile.
been to a strip bar?
Yes.
Yeah.
hmm King of Diamonds.
KOD.
Yep.
It's good.
KOD, if you want to sponsor, just call Tom Lord.
Kathy, every time Kathy's on, KOD is going to sponsor because she's a good.
I was an Uber driver there.
Thank
Really?
God you said that.
I had a bus and I brought a whole bunch of guys there.
Really? Was everybody as well behaved as Bobby was when he was a kid?
No.
No.
No, she just totally said the opposite of me
No,
as a
I
kid.
said you were very well behaved.
She said these guys were not well behaved.
No,
Did
yeah.
you have to threaten to turn that bus around? Did you go, you guys better calm down back there. I'm turning this bus around.
I said, yes. I'm going to dance if you don't stop it. Oh, Lord.
Right.
Won't you buy me?
But it sounds like the Wild are going to get back both Dumba and Fiala.
Why do you think that?
Billy Guerin said it. He's like, why do we get
He
why,
didn't say they're
why do we
going
got to get
to.
rid of either one?
But I'll tell you, when I was listening to that on Friday, when I was driving home, I was like, oh my God. Because Barrero's pretty tough. I mean,
he's a good
he's a
interview.
badass interviewer. And Guerin, bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. I was like, yes, this is what
Should
I
we
love.
play a little bit of it?
Yeah, play it a little bit. That's fantastic.
Why is it always Dumba?
Well, again, I
You know,
think
Dumba plays a lot of minutes for us. He eats up a ton of minutes. There are a lot of things that Matt Dumba does really well. You know what? Everybody's got their shortcomings. Kevin didn't do well in the playoffs, but we're all dying to keep him, right?
yeah, something's got to give.
All of a sudden, But I keep hearing this. We might not be able to keep Kevin. We might not be able to keep, Matt. I don't know, but we're going to make our decision. And you know what? I don't know. But it doesn't always have to be.
You're right. I mean,
Matt Dumba does a lot of good things. He's done a lot of good things for this organization. And he's played some pretty damn good hockey. You know what? Most people in his position and his health probably wouldn't have played. And,
well, let me ask you this.
I guess I get a little. If I sound a little pissed off or annoyed, I am. Because you know what? All they hear is Matt getting kind of dumped on. And you know what? It's not easy doing what he did, playing in the condition that he did. And I like Matt Dumba.
Well, should he?
I think he's a damn good defenseman, and people want to write him out of town just because Kevin had, 3 good months.
It's pretty cool for him to stick up for Dumba. It's pretty cool for him to stick up for his players.
Absolutely.
I think he kind of called Fiala out a little bit.
A little bit. He kind of like.
But he didn't totally call him out. And he's like, why can't it be somebody else? Somebody under contract. Get rid of them. And that.
Dumba's a great player. And if he'd actually played with a punctured lung and broken ribs,
right?
That's baller. That's tough as nails.
That guy is such a good guy, too. I mean, there's so many good things he does for the community. There's a girl that played on my daughter's team for years. I had her on my select team.
Mm-hmm.
She's African-American from Forest Lake. And she was going to a Europe all-star hockey just over there for a tournament. But she was trying to raise money to go over there. And Dumba heard about it, and he sponsored it for her.
Sweet.
I mean, just came out of the woodwork to help out because he knew what it was about to be a minority, playing an expensive sport like that, and to give an opportunity to somebody to hopefully have the experiences he did. And the guy is a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I know as far as community goes, they don't want to lose him.
Right.
On the ice, I mean, he's a great player. He's been injured a lot, but he plays a little loose sometimes. He makes some crazy, decisions, but he's got the skills. I don't know if he's got the hockey IQ, but
I'd take him. I'd keep him.
I'll take him all day long.
Now, is his salary going to be a lot less than Fiala's? Fiala's going to be expensive. So that's why is Guerin kind of starting to lay that foundation to say, all right, we're going to keep Dumba because he's a little cheaper. Fiala's going to be a lot more expensive, and we could probably get 2 really good players for Fiala if Fiala's going to be up and down, and who knows what that's going to be like. I mean, I love them both. I think they both, like, what a great season. What a great team. Who'd have ever thought we would have gotten this far back when we were talking about Suter and Parisi and like, oh, they're so expensive and we're going to be, hamstrung for a while. Now, like Garen's done a fantastic job. Best GM I can remember out of any sport we've had.
He's done a great job. He's made he's inherited a lot of good things too.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like who he is as a guy and as a leader, to back his players, to hold them accountable, to be there. Because that guy, as far as hockey goes, he's done it all. He's been the great player. He's been the tough guy. He's been everything you want out of a leader. And he gets it.
And that's what he said at the end of that interview. They said, do you have emotional ties to these players? He's like, nope, I've been traded. I've been cut. I've been bought out.
Well, I think he said, I do have emotional ties, but I don't have, it's not going to hold me back from doing my job.
It won't affect me.
Right. So even if he does like a guy a lot, it doesn't matter. I mean, his job is to make that team better.
Right.
So I love it. I mean, I love it. I tell you what, there's a lot of things going on, and Talbot's under contract right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just signed a new Swedish goalie. He's one of their.
Oh, he's fantastic.
He's really, really good, and he wants Fleury back really bad. So I think a young goalie learning under a Hall of Famer and a guy that has as much fun as Fleury does, that would be a perfect scenario. So to me, Talbot would be one of the guys that'd be dealt.
Trade
Yep,
wise.
Yep.
But can you still afford to keep Dumba and Fiala? Not unless they restructure.
There's going to be some more moves going to be had to be made.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's Garen. He'll make a lot of moves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chess master.
Chess master.
But-
That was Kathy's nickname in high school.
Not
Queen.
chess master. Yes.
Queen.
Chest master.
No, not
King of Diamonds.
There's no
Chess
T.
master.
Yeah.
Jack
Jesus.
Yeah, I think you
Christ.
said chest master,
No.
which is really weird for
Yeah.
a son to say about his mom
That was a-
who worked at KOD.
Well, that
Did
was
you
a
work at KOD or did you just drive a Uber
No,
there?
just on the weekend.
Just on a weekend.
No, I didn't.
Good stuff. So yeah, Tommy, she had me when she's 15. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep. And you guys have been tight as peanut butter and
Pretty
jelly.
much. Yep.
Mhm. It's good. Bobby said he'd do anything for you because you've done anything for him growing up, and that's really cool,
I would do anything for him.
including mow his lawn like I saw you doing the other day.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm so happy you waved at me.
She's an all-star. She cuts
Right.
your grass, bro.
I know.
While I'm waving to you, one hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where the hedges go down. I was trying. I didn't try to cut the hedges down.
But how
no.
about you're a big golf guy. Did you watch that golf?
That was pretty crazy, man. It's amazing what stress does to a golfer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's you against the ball, really. But when you feel all the pressure of winning these tournaments and you haven't been there before and you don't know what's going on, it's amazing
Yeah.
how much pressure. Because that one dude was leading. He had a big lead too, and then Zalatoris had a lead, and they both folded. And then sure enough, one of the vets comes back and wins it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Speaking of that, God,
watching it?
Yeah, I was watching it. Then last Thursday? We were just getting ready to tee off in Stillwater, and the storm came in. Isn't that? I mean, were you? Where were you?
Big yeah. I was just watching on radar. I was watching Belinda Jensen. Like part of the storm is you're like, oh, come on, bring on the storm, and then you're like, okay, not too bad. Let's not make it too bad. And then you're like, oh, but don't miss us completely. I want to kind of experience it. And you're like, hope there's no damage. But that was hail starts coming down. My daughter's driving around. Were you on the streets?
Yeah, I was at Stillwater, and I was getting just pounded by hail. And then my daughter's on the way to go work there,
Yeah.
and she's getting pounded, and she's pulling over under trees in people's yards. And I'm like, get out of their yard.
She was driving up on their yards?
Yeah, she would get in there. She like
Plant corn. Hey, you plant corn, you get corn, Kathy.
I told you.
You don't. Yeah, I'm like, you can't drive in somebody's yard. Get out of their yard.
You did.
Well, I did it on purpose. She was getting out of the way of hail.
Wow.
Bobby was an angel.
He is.
Yeah, so check out. There's some good hail people out there. You got a buddy who's
Yeah.
Good hail people.
There's some good hail damage repair people. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't even know you can pull dimples out of cars.
Yeah, my buddy Sean Moss owns a company called Dent Heads, and they do they do the hail removal from your vehicles. So they go around to a lot of different car lots and people's houses, and they do a great job. He's located in Bloomington, so if you ever are interested in going,
local guy.
Yep, local guy, good guy.
Yep.
Go over to his place in Bloomington and get an estimate and get those hail damage or dimples removed.
Do they have it off the body?
For your legs.
Yeah.
They pull it off dimpled
Come on,
asses.
Sean,
hail
get rid of
damage.
them.
I don't know. Check out the website, dentheads.com. Is that it?
Dentheads.com.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't know if they do buttocks hail damage removal. Dimpled butts
That's what I want.
called dent heads. That's
Give
cool.
me a deal, Sean.
Do you know Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that.
Yeah, Sean's a good guy.
Yep. Oh, God. How about a second sponsorship from Keeper's Heart Distillery?
Keeper's
Makers
Heart.
of the finest Irish whiskey. They always keep throwing us bottles, so it's delicious.
It's why I'm relaxed right now.
Yeah, exactly. You went there. What'd you think of the distillery?
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice there.
Really good people working there. Really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good people. They seem like they care. I don't know why, but they seem like they're different than other bartenders.
It's good.
Yeah, really good.
What I like too is it's all Irish whiskey. It's this bottle, all on their back shelf, and they just make 8-10 different drinks with just the Irish whiskey.
Geez, I think they up their drinks. There's about 20-30 of them there now.
I took a menu.
Swiped one.
I didn't mean to swipe it. I asked him if I
He
could have it, and he
said-
turned
We're
around.
trying to get a sponsorship from those guys, and you just stole their their.
Nuh-uh. He said I could have it.
Oh,
and he
okay.
turned his back.
He turned his back. He said I could have it.
He said we could have it,
So if
and
you
so when he turned his back, I took that and the salt and pepper shakers and ran for it.
no, the big huge glasses. No, I'm kidding.
What does she got? In
I
her
don't know.
purse?
What are you looking in your purse for?
She took
yes, there's
the
one
ma-
right there.
Oh yeah, I think it's
So
okay
you
if you can
took
steal
one
the menus.
too.
Yes,
Yeah,
to
I
use
think-
it to
I think
sponsor.
they can print more of these for sure.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hello?
Mhm.
Why did he act like I was stealing it?
Yeah, I was just trying to,
No.
trying to get you riled up, Kathy.
No, the guy did.
Oh, got you.
The bartender.
I feel you.
He goes, "Go ahead, have it."
Mm-hmm. What did you guys have for distilleries over there on the east side back in the day?
We had Jägermeister.
No, we did not.
What'd you have for bars? What were the bars names?
We had
Oh,
Schmidt Brewery.
Schmidt Brewery. That was your hangout.
That's really the only
No.
distillery, or brewery, and
We never went there, Bobby.
you didn't.
Did you have a favorite bar in the east side?
Lots of them.
Yeah.
Go
Wow.
on, tell us what bars.
Rainey's,
I never heard of that one before.
Little
Ra-
Dipper,
Little Dipper.
Obs,
Obs.
Mounts Park.
Still go to Obs?
Yes.
Mounts Park Tavern?
It's not Mounts Park Tavern anymore.
Okay.
Where else do we go?
Did you see that she looks at me?
Cloverleaf? You still
Where-
go to the Cloverleaf?
Yes, I love the Cloverleaf.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend owns it.
I went to Cloverleaf with Bobby on St. Patrick's Day. Was that before or after our podcast? It was after.
After, yes.
And you guys are local celebrities there. Everybody talks about you guys.
They are the best.
Uh-huh. They know what Bobby. They have drinks for Bobby waiting on the bar as soon as he walks in.
I know Eddie Patro is the manager and Julie
Uh-huh.
Decker owns it.
Great little spot.
Oh,
Great
Lagoon.
little hole in the wall. You gotta love
Very
it.
good.
They talk a lot about the Finja gang. Finja gang. Yeah.
Gang.
Fin gang.
Yeah.
Fin gang.
That was pre my dad.
That was-
his brothers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Kathy
So
Dunn.
Oh gosh, that's the story. So we had this cabin on Yellow Lake in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And there's a river that goes through the lake.
a river runs through it.
So throughout the winter, it doesn't freeze the hole in underneath this bridge area
Okay.
in this little cove. So they do a water skip contest up there. So everybody
What are you water skipping? Your
on your
snowmobile?
snowmobile.
Yep.
So everybody's coming in, skipping, everybody's standing around cheering, everything. And so there's a little peninsula, and my mom has her sled out there, and people are going, and she's waving. She thinks people are waving at her.
No, they're going, "Can't be done." And I'm going, I thought they were yelling Kathy Dunn. So I'm going, yeah.
Can't be done.
So needless to say, she thinks they're cheering her on. So she gets on her sled and kicks it down and goes bloop. right in the
bad.
water. They're all saying can't be done. And she's like, yeah, I can do it.
I can, can't be done. I can do it. You're going like 5 miles an hour.
I ratted my hair, put a hat on, and walked away.
Left the sled 5 feet underwater.
Yep.
Oh my God.
God, that is awesome.
Yeah. You're talking about bars and stuff. So Mom, where's the place that you were super gluing bar or glasses to the bar?
Cloverleaf.
So she was super gluing glasses to the bar. Why would you? So tell us
So the
more
bartenders
about
would grab it. It'd just be,
Oh, that was Awada's
Awadas?
downtown.
Yep.
We had our bowling tournament there.
Big bowler.
Yeah, I used to be.
Yeah. Right on. And why did you super glue glasses to the bar?
Because we wanted to win first place and we knew we could.
that. What does that have to do with super gluing a glass to the bar?
Joking.
Joking.
Yo, grab your trophy, and they couldn't pick it up. But then the super glue went on the plates. We got in big trouble for it.
You sound like a troublemaker.
I know. I super glued my lips together once.
Can we do that again?
God.
Wow.
You know what? You think Addie takes after Bobby. I think she takes after you in the long run.
Yes, I'm with you.
That's where it goes.
So another good one though. Tell us about Steve Lynn, Mom.
Ooh. Which one?
Tell us about the time where you like dumped or you taped his truck, all the seals in his truck together, so he couldn't get in his car.
Because he was drinking, so I wanted to save my friend that was drinking.
Oh, that's so BS. She wanted to just pull a prank on him, and
So I grabbed this big mailing tape and I taped his whole truck. Took me an hour and a half to tape it.
like you taped around it like
His
this?
windows in the back and everything.
like all the seals, and the guy's not all there in the first place, but he loves her. And Canty, what'd you do to my car?
No, he tried getting into it and he flipped back and he fell into the street. And all the people
He
in the
got ran over
Cloverleaf
and
got
died.
really mad.
Where'd you get this tape? She just got this duct tape laying around.
She probably went down in the basement of the Cloverleaf. She has keys to everything.
You saved this guy from drinking and driving.
Exactly. That's what I tried telling
But he got
him.
ran over and died.
Did he get hit by a car?
No.
He did get run over by a deer a little while
Yeah, he
later
did.
You got run over by a deer?
in his backyard.
A John Deere?
No, just a deer.
Trampled
He
by
was-
a deer?
He was walking out of his house and
That's a
he
new
turned
band.
the corner and a deer ran him.
Wow. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy.
Wow.
Okay, what else can we say about Steve Lynn?
Steve Lynn.
He was Newport's finest.
He was a good guy.
No, he is a good guy.
Did-
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right?
Did you live with Bobby in Cottage Grove too?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh,
Probably the last year or two.
gotcha. Okay. Did you mow his lawn there?
Oh, yeah.
Not the very back was pretty steep, so she'd be one.
So,
she'd
I
be-
have
so you
no-
gave her extra time to do that part?
yeah, she'd be one-legged like my
I
grandpa.
have no toes left on the right foot.
She swims in circles.
Wow. Never thought of that. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
So she used to, like, when I'd have, like, we had 10 acres of land growing up. We had that big yard, and we'd have people playing volleyball out there. And people, had, I've already told you the story about her and my grandpa at the table when she stabbed him in the leg and hit a frying pan.
He
over
was
his
my
knee.
best friend.
I think that's episode 3.
Might be, yeah.
But he was my best friend. We didn't even plan that out. And we just fell right in place. It was so cool.
Your dad with the wooden leg?
He was the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
But she would put on one of my great grandma's dresses and put a wig on, and she'd come out just yelling at me like, "Mommy, but get back in here!"
I know, I
just
don't know.
acting
Just
like
to
an
embarrass him?
absolute fool to embarrass me, and I'm just like,
in front of what? Bobby's friends or girlfriends
All
or
of
what?
Everybody.
Yeah, right.
yeah. So
Bobby have a lot of girlfriends growing up?
Yeah, I don't even know what from school. I mean, he went to Harding, but he was always at Tartan, or I don't know. He was everywhere.
just
My sweet
being
little
nice
son.
to everybody.
Sweet little innocent son who could do no wrong. Only got picked up by the cops every so often.
I know I grounded him one time and I took his, I said,
Sounds like
"Taking
a
your
Gordon
remote
Lightfoot show
for the
or
TV.
song.
Oh
We were
yeah.
up at Mount's Park
Oh, that was
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
and it was like the Super Bowl. And they were all watching TV and I took the remote and I turned it on channel 2. And it was like
Listen, watch some Sesame Street, Bobby. Watch
No,
it.
she wouldn't do it to me. She
No.
took the remote, so I couldn't turn the channel.
So he
she went
was-
up to the bar
I
and
was at
turned the
the
channels
bar.
at the bar.
I was saying, wonder if this works here. And I changed the channel. They were like, what the hell's going on with the TV? You know, and they'd call in all their experts or whatever. And they'd be up there trying to fix it. And I'd turn it back to channel 2. And I was like, I had so much fun.
The remotes work at the bar. Like if you
Well, I
just
think back
swiped
in the
it,
day, they
all
were,
the cable boxes work together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were the old school boxes.
It was fun.
Oh God,
Yeah,
that's
they loved
awesome.
you.
They were so pissed off. Oh my God.
So did you like make Bobby? Did you go home and change the channel back for Bobby, or did he have to watch channel 2 and not the Super Bowl?
I had to
No.
get up and turn it, and that sucked.
Dude, getting up sucks.
Yeah, he had to get up and walk across the floor and turn the channel. And I was in the bar going, kick, 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 kick.
Troublemaker.
She's a troublemaker. That's what I was. Well, it stemmed from her dad, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you ever want to teach your kids not to drink, I got the
Don't hang around you.
No, I got the perfect solution. Give them runny eggs and turn the heat up in their bedroom. He was so sick.
During a hangover? Or
No,
what?
it's like
Yeah.
110 degrees in the sun.
it was hot outside already, and I came home first time ever, and I had way too many. So she made me breakfast, or she goes, "I got you breakfast," and I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be so awesome." And it was so hot because she closed the windows in my room, so now it's like 150 in my room.
Put
And I
a
didn't
towel
know it.
under the door.
So the old air conditioning would get in my,
Hotboxed you.
yeah, hotboxed me. Brought me breakfast in, warm milk, runny eggs. Everything was absolutely disgusting. So I mean,
You're like, never again.
yeah.
It was so funny.
You knew he was hungover, so
Oh,
you're
hell
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Mother
busted.
of
to
the year.
teach him a little lesson.
Mhm.
Yeah, that worked.
No, it didn't. It made you worse.
You still like help out Bobby when he's drinking. You give him rides home. You drop off Chew at the golf course for him. Heard that story the other day. You pick us up from the bar at 2 a.m. every
I
once in a
love you
while.
guys.
Mhm. Kathy's
How about the
go-to.
one from last Friday? No, last Thursday. Did you hear this one?
I don't know. No.
Well, she picked up me and Nick Woolers, and
Oh yeah, this is a great story.
I said, threw my phone in the car because she had to drop Nick off in Lake Elmo.
That's the
I said,
opposite direction.
I'm going to race you home.
No, he said it like this. I pulled up, he threw his phone in the seat and he goes, I'll beat you. I go, all right. He goes, I go, Nick, get in the back. And I went, "Yeah." No, I didn't. I went normal, 30 miles an hour, dropped Nick off, came back, and here's Bobby. He has his thongs in his hand.
That thong. I think they're called
The
flip flops.
tongs.
Okay,
flip-flops.
flip-flops.
That's different.
Flip flops in his hand, and he's like limping,
Took my
and he
underwear
had
off.
blood all over his feet, and he wasn't even past.
The golf course.
Yeah,
That
So
was
you
kinda
guys are at
epic.
Harbor, and Kathy drives Nick the other direction and drops him off. And Bobby's like, by the time you get there and back, I will beat you home. And
Yeah.
Bobby wasn't even half the way home.
No.
He stubbed his toe with his flip flops.
not one toe, all of them.
They're bloody massacre. I've seen them. They look like hamburgers. Yep, hammer time. They look like normal feet.
We
for
have
most
ugly
people.
feet anyway.
Yep, they look like Bobby. You can tell because they look like Bobby's feet, and they're bloody and destroyed.
And,
And then you see him. He's like limping, hobbling.
Yeah,
like, get in the
holding
car.
his thongs, limping,
flip flops.
flip flops. I don't know why.
Why does he have his underwear in his hand? I don't understand that
I
part.
took my underwear off.
You're
But
by
then
a-
I get home and walk into the house and I go up to bed. Next morning, there's a blood trail from the door all the way into the bed.
and your sweet wife is just cleaning it up nicely. Like, Bobby must have done something last night. I don't know.
Or else it was your mother.
All the way up to my bedroom, yeah.
Oh my God.
Not your bedroom.
Well, that's where the trail was.
the blood of Bobby's toe. That's my new band name.
Blood of Bobby's
The
toe.
blood of Bobby's toe.
Ew.
Oh, this
Let's
is
go
good.
watch
Yeah.
the blood of Bobby's toe.
Yep.
No, it's awesome.
Thomas,
Not a girl. That's a good way to end this.
Yeah.
I love you.
You got his name right.
I did.
She's flirting.
What did one volcano say to the other? I love you.
Well,
Bye bye.
Kathy, thanks for joining us tonight.
I love you guys.
It's been
I'm really
fantastic.
pissed at you though.
No, you're not, because we kidnapped you to make you join our pod.
Yeah, I
We
am.
want to hear crazy Bobby stories. We want to hear crazy Kathy stories.
Oh my god, I thought my head was falling.
you're still on video too. That's the best part.
What?
We're not over.
My
It's not
head was
over yet.
falling off, for God's sake.
It's not over yet. We're still talking.
I'm sorry.
So everybody, hey, thanks for listening in. Like we always say,